All right, guys, welcome to Diamond Zone. I'm very excited, very exciting day for everybody in World GN. We had an unbelievable segment on the Today Show that is still airing, but I happened to pull this up from somebody that posted with us, Christy Brown. So let's see if we could watch what maybe a lot of people have missed, but it was unbelievable. We had probably the most amount of time of any segment that's ever been done on the Hilo. You know, we're on Fox, we're on some local channels, but I think if you combine all those, this was one of the longest segments. And even the host wore the Hilo the whole time he was on the Today Show, the whole 2 hours or whatever it is, 3 hours. So let me show you this. See if it goes still. Tell me if you could hear it. Hang on. Oh, maybe it timed out, huh? Watch this.
You really do.
Does Facebook? Oh no, here it is.
TV. You really do bring us some of the coolest stuff.
I appreciate that, man. All this is
Okay, wait.
Let's start with the nucleus.
Hard to hear, right?
Go through all the clutter and make it easy for everyone, and we have a lot of different things to help you in your life. This first one is called the nucleus. And I know this, Carson, you have kids. Lots of people have big families. You want to stay in touch with them throughout the country.
Right.
You get 2 of these devices, or you get 1 device and use your smartphone, and it's a video intercom. So we're going to call Al by video.
Okay.
It's a touch screen interface, as you can see. All you need is Wi-Fi or Ethernet. Set it up. It's really
Al
easy.
right now light up in his dressing room.
No monthly fees for this. And there's Al. Look at that. Yeah, so there's the camera.
Can you hear us, Al?
Yeah, you can hear us. Yeah, you can see it.
Wow.
So there's a camera right down here. Very nice.
I would say you just use FaceTime or something, but that uses your device for something.
Al, it's so Al, you look incredible, man. Thank you.
I'm just amazed.
Wow, that's the nucleus.
That's the nucleus.
Is this out?
This is out. $99. His cool thing too is that you can just shut off the camera.
Okay, here it comes.
Right at the top, you can shut that off. So that's great. You can hang on the kid's wall or something like that.
Right.
You can check in with
Oh
the
yeah, you can shut the
grandparents.
camera off when it's not even on.
Yeah, exactly.
People are worried about that.
Yes.
I know it's not perfect.
So
Here it
this
is.
is the Hilo. Now this is amazing. It feels like it's a watch, but it's actually not a watch. But you're wearing it. It's a band that you're wearing. But this isn't like any other band. This thing is very smart and intelligent. It is reading everything, like your heart rate,
Right.
breathing rate. It does
How am I doing?
EKG, blood pressure.
Okay.
All of these things you can actually check right from your wrist. And
check
so
it.
let's check it.
Producer put this on me
Yep.
an hour and a half ago to get some vitals.
Yeah, and so
I'm a little on edge this
we
morning.
saw that you were
Lots
doing
of
about
stress around.
591 steps.
Okay.
That you have normal energy and that
Good.
you're in a calm mood.
Well, it also says drink a margarita. That's amazing. Look at the technology there.
So as you can see there, you have all the different things that you can measure. But what's also great about this is that you can check in with your family no matter where they are to see how they're doing. And if you wanted to run a measurement really quick, like the heart check, we can actually see.
Wow, that's what it's actual EKG.
It's actually EKG showing that right now. What's really good about this is that you can set notifications for family and friends and loved ones that if they're away and it drops, their vital signs drop, you can get notified on your phone that granddad's vital signs have dropped.
That's a great thing to have. What is that called?
Hilo.
Okay.
H-E-
Wow. Was that not cool, everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Stop
That's
eating.
amazing.
So amazing. So amazing.
Oh my God, that was like lights out. I can't believe how long they had it on there. Hang on. Why is this doing this? Okay. All right, let me see if our person's on here. And then we'll get into the training. But you guys know we're going to be in Minnesota. I don't have to go through all this, right? Check our website, Minnesota, August 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Chicago, the 8th, and Florida, 10th through 12th. So, guys, please make sure you got to maximize this. You guys got to all strike when the iron is hot. Okay? The segment, take that segment, share it to all your people. It's another good reason to reach out to your people. It's just validation. I mean, the amount of business we should get in the next 48 hours, if everybody retouches their base, their contact base, it's going to be astronomical. So that's going to be very, very, very exciting for all of us to take advantage of. I mean, can you imagine what happened with the Fox News? And now we have this. I mean, this is just, Fitbit doesn't get this free advertisement. Okay, Garmin doesn't get it. Apple does. They have to pay for their advertisement, okay, to get their name out there. Okay, they're choosing the Hilo because we're the talk of the industry. So here's what I want to do first, guys. I will tell you that whenever you go out there and you build your business, getting to diamond, we always talk about, is the first step to becoming obviously a president or above. And diamond is where the recognition comes in. Diamond is when you become car qualified. Diamond is a prestigious rank that everybody aspires to be. And I'm so excited and I'm so honored to announce a brand new diamond within our group. Okay, congratulations. You are now a diamond. And that congratulations goes out to Miss Sheila Harrison. Woohoo, Sheila. Congratulations, everybody. Big round of applause for Sheila. She hit diamond this pay cycle. Sheila is somebody that I will tell you guys, we're going to do the attributes of success today, but she really personifies persistence and she really personifies consistency. She's as even as they come, and she is somebody that works tirelessly with her group. But here's what I love about Sheila. You know, she has a team, but she's always the top producer of her team. She leads by example. She brings in new people all the time, and she knows how to balance, really balance her time. Because when you have a group, it's easy to manage the group. It's hard to stay balanced on your own personal production. And she did that, and she got to diamond this pay cycle, guys. So Sheila, if you could unmute yourself, I want to make sure you could do that, or else I'll have to do that for you. Sheila, are you there?
I am, Jeff. Can you hear me?
Yes, Sheila, I want to congratulate you. Lisa and I are beaming, and I know you were up till 3 in the morning getting this thing done. I mean, nothing happens easy, guys. She was up till 3 in the morning making sure the orders got in. But officially, she is now a brand new diamond with World Global Network. So Sheila, if you would, you know, share some wisdom with everybody on this call, and the floor is yours, girl.
Thank you so much, Jeff. It's an honor to be on your Diamond Zone call this morning. It's been long awaited. I've been here with you guys for like 8 months now. But tried and true, I'd like to tell everyone on the call that I feel like God is smiling on me because he's put me together with such great leaders like you and Lisa. And this team I have growing all across the country and world is just, they have such camaraderie. And so, you know, I had team members like Brett Yeagley and Natasha up with me till 2:30 in the morning, 3:30 his time, but very committed to each other's accomplishments. And that's kind of how it all started back last October when I met you and Lisa and learned this simple duplication with this great company. So grateful for World Global's opportunity. It's something I've never been a part of before. Just I started sharing the 2-minute video, and you know, my first 12 people came in 4 days by a 2-minute video. I didn't have to leave my home. And even from there in Miami, I was sharing the 2-minute video, and it started the foundation of this team. I feel like Diamond is, it's been my goal. I wanted to get there to set an example for our team. But I did, Jeff, by person and helping them there to get to, because we all know the team with the most team developers rises to the top. So I just want to send a shout out to all of my team, all of our team, to the upline. Thank you so much for my, to my sponsor, Dan Mays, for sharing that 2-minute video with me. Thanks to all my partners. We just have such diversity, Jeff. That's the beauty of this industry, is that when you come together and share things with others, that you attract a lot of talent. So we just have a lot of talent on our team. I tell everybody I'm the networker, and the marketers are spread out through my team. So we combine all those marketing skills with just great connections. And that's why I'm here on this call this morning. And love you all. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. And I have a lot of team members that are on my list to get them to the next level. Brett Eagley hit platinum last night. Natasha hit gold. And so we all rise to the top by helping others, by leaving the ladder down. Thank you so much for having me on this call. I'm so excited.
Hey, Sheila, tell me again who else, who had rankings underneath you?
Brett Yeagley, he actually hit platinum, I believe, last night at 2:30 in the morning. And then Natasha Marquez. I'm afraid I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but Natasha is a 21-year-old, and she just came in swinging. She's knocking it out of the park, and she's doing it by duplicating the family packs and by just going to her one market first.
Wow. And she's 21?
And she's 21, and she means business. And she was sponsored by Brett Yeagley. And so she and Brett are just going to be a powerhouse team. Brett's got a lot of superstars. We all do. But this young lady saw the vision, and I don't know if she sleeps. I don't know if she or Brett, either one, sleeps. They're so excited about this opportunity. And they're seeing winners that have never won with World Global. And that gets us all excited. It keeps me just as excited as I was November 4th in Miami. I'm still excited here, July 25th, because of people like Brett and Natasha.
Wow, that is awesome. See, sleeping's overrated, Sheila, right?
Yes, yes. Hours, yes.
Hey, Sheila, I mean this from the bottom of our heart. We congratulate you. I mean, you deserve it. I mean, you worked very hard. You're on top of everything. You're in tune with your organization. You know where the volume's coming from. And guys, that's half the battle. This was not ready, fire, aim. This was ready, aim, fire. She had a plan, and she went out there and executed the plan. But here's what I love, Sheila. You're set to go president. You're set to go president now. Okay, I know you have the volume, and now all you have to do is identify 5 people that want to do what you just did, and just teach them how to do it, and you're a president. So, thank you, Sheila. Congratulations.
Thank you, and Lisa. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Go get some sleep, girl. All right. Isn't that exciting, guys, when people hit a rank? Okay, Sheila, you need to go to the chat and read all the chats of all the people congratulating you. Okay, I mean, that is just, it's heartwarming because, guys, that's what we do. You know, when we go out there and we put forth the effort, you know, a lot of people say, well, just make me a diamond. Can you just make me a diamond? Do you think you appreciate if someone made you a diamond? No, okay, you're all diamonds. What's the worth of that? Okay, there's, you know, when you go out there and you work your butt off, not only are you an example for your team, okay, but understand that the whole business surrounds, right, somebody proving that it could be done in the group. And that's the example everybody sets. Okay, there we go. That's the example everybody sets. And, you know, what I want to talk about today, as we come off this high from the Today Show, because I want everybody to be very focused. You now have another excuse to reach your warm market. Everybody on this call, there's another reason to reach out to them, sending them that segment and putting some type of a message, okay? In other words, the train is leaving. You need to get on board. You've waited long enough. You need to get on board. It's time maybe to take a look. You need to get on board. But it gives you another way to reach out to people. And if everybody on this call, okay, and it's a lower amount today, 97 people, if everybody today just took that segment and re-hit their warm market, I wonder how much business we will do. 97 people, let's just say everybody got that into the hands of 200 people today. Okay, well, what's 97 times 100 is what? 9,700, right? So that means what? 20,000 people will get that segment. How much business you think we're going to do today with 20,000 people getting that segment? Well, you got to have the desire to do it. Okay, the desire's in the heart for a reason, guys. Okay, if your desire is big enough, you will hit 200 people today. If you know where you're going with this business, that's the whole idea. Were you guys on the training that Steve did yesterday, okay, talking about, right, the differences between successful people and non-successful people. Okay, a successful person won't go to bed today until everybody knows that we were on the Today Show. Why? Because their desire is right. Other people, non-successful people, say, well, that will be there tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. Okay, and I'm telling you right now, guys, the segment is still airing. Okay, I think it hasn't even aired in Mountain Time yet. And then it hasn't even hit on the West Coast yet. And a lot of you have this information. I know Gus and Jan, they're in Palm Springs. They haven't even seen it live yet. We're waiting until 8:30 to see it. But I want you guys to understand that in order for you to achieve whatever you want to achieve, and I'm just going to train on Sheila today. Her desire is such that she's willing to do whatever it takes. Okay, she's willing to go out there and work with her team. She's willing to stay up till 3:30 in the morning, right? She's willing to go out there and talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere. She's willing to make sure her team gets the information. And that's half the battle, guys. It's the will. But the will is fueled by the desire. What do we always say? If the desire is there, the how-to will come. You know what the how-to is? It's the will. It's the willingness to redo your list today. It's the willingness to do copy and paste 500 times. It's the willingness to make the phone calls. All the things that we don't want to do. And that's the very thing that makes us money. And I will tell you guys this, when you look at our business, okay, and I had the conversation with Sheila right before this call. I said, Sheila, let me ask you, okay, if you had to give people one reason why you're a diamond, you guys mute yourself. Never mind, you know what I'm gonna do? All right, you guys are done. Done. You're done. What does Cecilia just to say? I'm done with you. You are dead to me. A little extreme, right? Okay. I said, Sheila, if you had to give everybody one reason why you're a diamond, what would it be? You know what she said? I didn't change it, Jeff. I'm teachable. I didn't try to recreate the wheel. I understand this business. And you hear what she said? I brought in 12 people, okay, the first month. 12 people the first month by sending out a 2-minute video. She said, I didn't complicate this. A lot of people spend a lot of their time recreating the wheel, redoing the PowerPoints. I had one girl that we brought in that said, you know what she said? Right out of her mouth. She said, you know what? Here's the first thing we have to do if I'm going to be successful. We got to change the 2-minute video. We got to reproduce the 2-minute video. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, hang on a second. We sold 500,000 units with that 2-minute video. And here you come and you want to change it. I go, this is the very reason we're successful. Well, I don't like the way you do your presentations. My people are different. I don't want my people to hear this person or that person, or my people are not going to relate to this personality. You know what all that is, guys? And I want you to identify this for yourself. It's an excuse not to go out there and do it. Because if you're trying to change everything, okay, then you know without a doubt, okay, that it's going to keep you paralyzed from actually doing something. Well, I got to change the 2-minute video. I got to change the PowerPoint presentation. I got to make sure I record a presentation because my people are different. And then you got people like Sheila who just get involved and go, you know what? Obviously it works. Why would these people teach me something that doesn't work? That would be a pretty dumb business plan, don't you all think? Let's bring Gus and Jan into the business. Let me personally sponsor them, and let me tell them everything that won't work. hey, Gus and Jan, buy a premium pack. And I want to make sure that everything I tell you is going to keep you not making money. Do you think that would be a good business plan? I mean, isn't this just common sense? This is the stuff that makes me crazy. Isn't this the stuff that makes you crazy when you talk to somebody and you know in your gut it works? But then they're trying to argue with you. You guys, you got to have a zero tolerance mentality. Zero resistance. If you get any resistance, okay, tell people once, tell people twice, third time. Baseball is there for a reason. 3 strikes and you're out. I have to move on, because why am I going to continue to battle with Gus and Jan if they don't do the right things? So I have to have the working rules. Listen, guys, you bought a premium pack. I need you to accept that I'm going to give you all the right advice. Do we have that agreement? Yes. Okay. Now here's what you got to do. And I watch. I'm watching. Are they teachable? If they do it, I stay there. If not, and they argue with me and they wrestle with me, I'll say it again. Maybe you guys didn't hear me very clearly. Okay. So let's try this again. Okay. This is what works. You're going to make a warm market list. We're going to put together our plan. And here's the people we're going to call. And here's the people we're going to text. Go. And I'll watch. Oh, that's 2 strikes. I'm sorry. Let's try this last time. And then I do it one more time, and guess what? I don't treat them any different. I can't fire them. See, that was my biggest challenge. I couldn't hire and fire. I came from an industry where if someone wasn't doing the right things, I could fire them after 3 write-ups. See, we had human resources, so I had to have 3 write-ups. So I would bring in Gus and Jan and go, oh, you didn't do that? I'd write them up. 3rd time, you're out. I mean, literally out. No more job. Here, if they don't do it, I can't fire them. So you know what I do? I just don't give them any more of my time. Okay, this person is so annoying with the video. So you know what? You're going bye-bye. See ya. Boom. Okay. No more. Bye-bye. Okay. So now, do you understand how this works, guys? That's exactly how I do it. And I'm telling you, it was the most frustrating thing for me in the beginning. But here's what I've learned. If you're spending all your time with people that aren't doing it, you got to move on. Here's my question to you. Do you have somebody to move on to? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What do you say? If you're spending all your time with the same people, it means you have nobody to move on to. In other words, you stopped the very thing that got you to the dance. So if Gus and Jan are the only people in my group, guess what? I'm going to keep beating them up. There's no 3 strikes. They'll have 100 strikes because they're the only person I have. But if I have Sheila, then you know what? Gus and Jan, I got to go because I got somebody over here named Sheila who's hungry, who wants to get to Diamond, who's taking my direction. See, Sheila is teachable. But if I didn't have Sheila, I have to stay with Gus and Jan because all you got is all you got. And some people, you're beating a dead horse. It doesn't mean they may not come around. It doesn't mean I treat Gus and Jan any differently. When I see them, I'll still high-five them. I'll still kiss his boo-boo that he just had on his hand. Oh, let me see your boo-boo. Okay, are you okay? Okay, I'll still be nice, but I know not to give them any type of attention when it comes to the business. Now, if they say, you know what, I give after 6 months, and if they're still here in 6 months of earning no money or doing anything, after 6 months, if they say, hey, time out, can I take a restart? Absolutely. Absolutely. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You're the teacher. And you're looking for people that will become teachable. And not whenever you get resistance about the 2-minute video or the webinars or how the product works, that's resistance. 3-strike rule, guys. And then you got to move on. Just make sure you have somebody to move on to. Okay? Now, you got to have the desire, you got to be willing, and you got to be teachable. And then what happens is you take on the responsibility, like Sheila Harrison, to become self-reliant. The buck stops with Sheila. In the beginning, I had no less than 3 to 4 phone calls a day with her, between me and Lisa. No less. When she first got started, she wore our ass out. Okay? Excuse the expression. But you know what? She was teachable. But then something happened about 90 days ago where she said, I'm taking responsibility for my team. And once she took the responsibility, you saw the volume start to increase every single pay cycle. Because she said, you know what? The buck stops here. I happen to have a great upline. I have a great upline with Dan Mays. I have a great upline with Jeff and Lisa. I got a great upline with Chad and Natita and Nat and Shanita, because that's her upline. Pretty good, right? And I leverage my upline enough. I now know in order for me to do what I need to do, I got to become self-reliant. And she did. And now guess who does her 3-way calls? Sheila does. Guess who does her presentations? Sheila does. Guess who has her own little training call with her group? Sheila does. But she still remains teachable, and her people still get the welcome letter. Her people still know about Diamond Zone. They still know about Monday's call. And if Jeremy has a call, they let them know that the system is here for you. But if all these other things happen, I am the person. And you know what you have to do now, Sheila? You got to now find 5 other people that will take on the same responsibility that you took. And guess now what? Now you're president. Because you found 5 people that said, you know what? I'm going to be self-reliant. You see how simple this is? If you really think about it, it really is a matter of what? Where did it start with? Did it start with her finding people self-reliant, or did it start with her making the decision to become self-reliant? It started with her. She's the leader. So guys, if you have a good upline, great, but look at it as gravy. There's a time in your business where you go, got it, got this. I'm going to take on the responsibility to lead my team. But the first person, guys, you got to lead. The first person you got to lead is you. Holding yourself accountable to your activity. That's a leader. If you say you're going to go out there and send out and make sure everybody knows we were on the Today Show today to 200 people, and you did it, that's the first step. And then maybe doing a 3-way call. And then you got to have the drive and determination. Okay? What's that driven by? What do you think drive and determination is driven by, guys? Your desire. You're not going to be willing to do anything unless your desire is there, right? If your desire is big enough, you'll get up in the morning. You'll go to bed at 3:30. You'll be up at, I called her at 6:30, which means she got 3 hours sleep. And you know, she said, hello, this is Diamond Sheila Harrison calling. Thanks for calling me. And now she's up excited, and guess what? Watch what happens to her business this pay cycle. You know why? Because she's taken responsibility. She's driven. It's amazing what one new person or a new ranking does to your excitement level. And I don't care what level it is. I don't care if it's gold, okay, like Christy Brown just hit. I don't care if it's platinum. These are accomplishments. Are you kidding me? $2,000 in your pay leg is no joke. $5,000 in your pay leg, $10,000 in your pay leg, these are accomplishments. You got to celebrate these accomplishments, guys. And it's amazing what happens to your vision when you do it. But you got to be driven. You got to be determined. to execute your plan. Not my plan, not Jeff's plan. No one cares about Jeff's plan. It's got to be your plan. I want to know what your plan is. And Sheila said, I'm going to be a diamond. Well, how many people say that to me? Think about this. How many people do you think said to me after Vegas, I'm going to be diamond? Doesn't mean they're not. I know they're on the journey to do it. But guys, I'm going to say this again. You can't get to diamond till you get to gold. You can't get to diamond unless you're a team developer. So maybe sometimes we set unrealistic expectations. Let me help everybody here. Everybody on this call listening to me, if you don't have your first two, you got to get that done. Make that your goal. Set baby steps. Then become team developer. Then out of your two legs, because you got two who got two, you need to then drive $2,000 on your lesser leg in a pay cycle to get to gold. Now you start to build, remember the foundation yesterday? The foundation to do what? Get to platinum. How do I get to platinum? Have two people in my pay leg get to gold. How do I get to diamond? Have two people in my pay leg get to platinum, or 5 people get to gold. It's a duplication process. And when you want your diploma? Can I tell you the diploma you have? I'll talk about Christy Brown for a second. She now has a diploma of teaching people how to get to gold. Why does she have that diploma? Because she got there. In order for me to get my diploma, here's Jeff Giamalba talking about how to get a diploma. Really? Okay, this is really way off. Okay, how do you get your diploma in school? Right, you get so many credits because you had to attend class. That's why I never got a diploma. I never went to class. Didn't like school. Never kept my attention. Sorry, but I do have a diploma in what? The people business. That one, I'm a kumbaya. What's that word called? Kumbaya. What's it called? I don't even know what all those, that fancy word. I'm so stupid. Anyway, watch. Listen. Christy now has a diploma in getting people to gold. Now, Christy, teach 5 other people to do it. They can't deny it. Look, I have my diploma. I'm a gold. And I'm going to teach you how to do exactly what I did. You can become financially independent just teaching everybody how to get to gold. Now, what diploma does Sheila have? She's got the diamond diploma. So she could teach people how to get to diamond. And that's how this thing works. But you got to be directed. You got to know where you're going. Where are you going? What's your plan? As this pay cycle ends today and the new one starts. Can you imagine having a better tool to use starting today with the new pay cycle than the Today Show? Can you think of anything better? I don't know how much more they could give. We have a full minute and a half. A minute and a half is a long time on TV. Do you know what they pay for that in the Super Bowl? If that was a commercial, the car dealers and the potato chip people and the beer people would pay, listen, $3 million for a minute. We just got a $3 million free commercial on national TV. Who's going to take advantage of it today? You got to be directed. You got to be directed. You got to be aggressive, not in attacking people, aggressive in you getting that information out. Create an exciting message. Attach it with a 2-minute video. Follow up with a phone call. Get aggressive, guys. We got to take, that's how I want you to think. Oh, someone just texted me. No, it's $5 million for a minute at the Super Bowl. $5 million. You just got a $5 million free commercial. Let me ask you a question. What are you going to do with it? Is it going to sit in your inbox? Are you going to tell 3 people today, oh, did you see us? My helo is very exciting. We are on the Today Show. You going to tell 3 people? Or are you going to tell 3,000 people? I don't know how else to, if the desire is there, you'll take advantage of the $5 million commercial today. And then you got to be persistent and consistent. And I will tell you, you heard Sheila, I wrote it down, 8 months to get to Diamond. 8 months. Is that long? No, it's not long. Is it long to get to something that could pay you $2,000 a week? Show me a job. Show me a job that after 8 months, starting entry level, because she started entry level, could get you to $8,000 a month, $2,000 a week, okay, after 8 months. Let's put it in perspective. But watch what happens to her business next. Because if she's a consistent diamond every pay cycle, she's got the foundation. And then she goes to double diamond. What does that pay consistently? $4,000 a week. Then she goes to present. What does that pay? $10,000 a week. But see, it all starts with the foundation. How do you build a foundation? Being consistent and persistent. Not one day you do it, the next day you don't. You incorporate this into whatever it is you do, guys. And that's when you take on the face of leadership. That's what we're doing here. We're taking ownership. And that's why I love Diamond Zone, guys. I love to look at all your faces as I scroll down right now. And I'm looking at everybody's faces. Okay, hopefully they're only faces. There's nothing weird on these screens. Okay? And you know what I'm saying to myself? These are leaders. These are people that take on the responsibility to be consistently on this call. You want it. Don't you all want it? Give me a thumbs up if you want it. Okay? So now what do? You take advantage of it. You take advantage of all the tools. Be the leader everybody's looking for. Everybody's looking for a leader. You may not believe that, but they are. Every day, people are getting upset about their financial situation. Their bosses are screaming at them. They're not being paid what they're worth, but they don't know what else to do. They don't know. And here you come. You're somebody that has desire. You're somebody that has an opportunity. And opportunities find people who are looking for one. But you got to let them know what you're offering. And the only way to do that, guys, is to advertise. So in closing, take advantage. Here's the motto today. Take advantage of the $5 million free commercial that we just ran for you. If you don't believe me, just Google Super Bowl commercials for 1 minute. We were on there for 1 minute and 30 seconds. $5 million free. Who's going to take advantage of it? And here we go again. At the peak today, we had 110 people. If 110, there's let's say 100 on right now. If 100 people shared this with 200 people today, that's 20,000. Wonder how much business and how many rank advancements we will have with 20,000 people being touched. You guys, I appreciate you, okay? And Sheila, once again, you guys, big shout out to Sheila on your chat lines, please, to congratulate her. Congratulate her like you're the one becoming a diamond. Applaud for her like you were the one hitting diamond. Because that's what this is all about, okay? Because she just set the stage for all of us, right, to really see it again. Because sometimes we lose our vision. So check your desire and take advantage of what we offered here today. Appreciate all of you. Thank you. I can't wait to watch the segment live here in California. Thanks, guys.